Are you sick of the hypnosis scripts? And you're just like, I have been taught this, I have been doing this, and although my clients get pretty good results and it can even work for some of my clients, just the thought of doing this for 10 more years and just reading for clients doesn't sound very good to you. I get it. That was me too. It came to a point where, I had really, really good results with my clients, but even though I didn't use the full script that my school gave me, it was still very daunting to know that I'm reading off something that even though I wrote most of the script myself, it was still a copy paste of what the hypnosis school taught. So if you're wanting to move away from that and have a more conversational approach, this is where I would first start. I would first start with slowly getting away from scripts and have it be more conversational. So, for the actual newbies who are in this position, the first thing I teach them is to be more conversational. Right. Even though we've already memorized the induction because we've known it for a while, we can probably recite the deepeners on the top of our head because we've memorized it. We don't need a script in front of us, but it's still scripted because it came from a script. You just became efficient at memorizing them. If that's not just that is still scripted, even though you don't have it in front of you. Let's not lie here. Let's be honest. An induction is an induction. If you were to have a conversation with someone, a really, really good friend, and you were like, oh my God, my partner just cheated on me and they want to help with that, right? Are you going to be like, okay, friend, just sit down, relax, and I'm going to count till 10. And by the time I'm finished counting from 10 to 1, you're going to be so relaxed and you're going to get over this feeling of being cheated on. 10, 9, click, click, click. You're going deeper. Like, do you have conversations for that in your life? No, because that's awkward. That doesn't make any sense. That is so unnatural. And so this is where I would first help newbies to actually dive into the conversational hypnosis world is looking at where in your life it's very unnatural to help people. We know this. You are someone who has helped before. You came into hypnotherapy because you wanted to help people and before because you've had many instances in your life where you have actually helped people and you come into hypnotherapy and you were taught these scripts which really you didn't use before. So how were you able to help people back then without the scripts? So it's that thinking of breaking that loop and pattern because when we're in the hypnosis world for so long, especially if we just don't know or haven't explored any better ways to doing things, we get stuck in I need to have a script for this symptom. I need to have a technique for this symptom. What will I do if a client tells me this? No, it's not about that. It's about taking the person in front of you and basing your approach on that, not even the technique. How you approach your client is going to be based on how they would. So that is the first thing that I want, that I help my clients with is that, or newbies with, is to get away from the thinking of scripts are the only reason or training for more NLP techniques because it's NLP and it's very popular. Tony Robbins is an NLP person that you want to learn it. Don't learn a methodology because a guru has taught it or is using it. That doesn't make sense, right? Learn a methodology for results, not because of the label. We know this. But we get caught up on this because it doesn't really matter. What if that switch pattern or that dissociation pattern or this phobia cure won't help my client? What are you going to do then, right? Learning the basics of how to provide therapeutic transformations is going to be a lot more helpful.